Well, it feels like the Lively Baldoni legal battle hasn't taken a major turn in recent days, but earlier this week, Ryan Reynolds filed to dismiss Justin Baldoni's lawsuit, and then Blake Lively followed quickly after, also filing to dismiss. And I just find the way that they worded this letter to the judge so hilarious, because you can really read it in Ryan Reynolds' Deadpool voice.
Everything that he says, you can read in his voice. It's
like
really weird.
He kind of cooked Justin Baldoni in this. Like, I'm not gonna say that Justin Baldoni like deserved to have his life ruined or anything, but like, I personally find Ryan Reynolds more relatable, as strange as that sounds, compared to Justin Baldoni, because Justin Baldoni's like, he's so nice, he has his head in the clouds, and he's so perklempt all the time. I don't like people who are heavy-handed with the hugging and the spirituality and the
we get what
it gives me the ick.
It's see right there. And men don't want back hair, and women don't want whatever Mary just said.
And Ryan Reynolds is appropriately cutthroat, cold-blooded, and sociopathic for my taste. That's just, I mean, I feel like that's fitting for him.
Appropriately, is the key word there. Yeah,
you can hear that in the way they word this court document. So they're referring to the amended complaint from Justin Baldoni's team and his Wayfarer Studios. The first amended complaint seeks to fulfill that promise by polluting the court's docket with hundreds of paragraphs of clickbait designed for an audience other than this court, with virtually no bearing on legal claims. So basically they're saying that Justin Baldoni's team is a bunch of social media clout chasers, and they're trying to get the internet on their side instead of the jury, which is kind of true. I mean, his lawyer is doing interviews with TMZ and courting as much public attention to this case as possible, and it is working.
Yeah.
I think there's an inevitability that that's going to influence the jury. So ultimately it's to help Baldoni's chances here. But they go further to say that the Wayfarer party's so-called receipts include excerpts of emails, text messages, videos, and photographs, such as large photographs comparing Ryan Reynolds' long hairstyle in a movie, they're referring to Deadpool and Wolverine, with Justin Baldoni's long hairstyle at some point in his real life. So they're referring to the character of Nice Pool, which all but allegedly was based on Justin Baldoni. Blake Lively and Ryan Reynolds allegedly created Nice Pool in order to mock Justin Baldoni in front of a huge audience in a blockbuster movie. And they actually did it really well. I didn't know at the time that it was based on Baldoni, but now looking back at it in context, I fully support their right to
make fun of
him, and also like show him in gruesome scenes where you're seeing Nice Pool get just showered with bullets that are literally being shot by Blake Lively's character, Lady Pool, and he's being used as a human shield by Deadpool. And through all of that, still with his man bun intact, defending his feminist woke principles. I think that they were hoping to get away with it, and they were hoping no one would notice, and it was just going to be an inside joke. That didn't work out, but they've basically admitted at this point that it was based on him. So they went further on in this court document to say, the entirety of Baldoni's defamation claim appears to be based on 2 times that Ryan Reynolds allegedly called him a predator. But their complaint alleges no plausible facts that suggest Ryan Reynolds didn't believe his comment to be true. So he was just defending his woman, and in his opinion, Justin Baldoni is a predator. Even if the complaint plausibly alleged that Ryan Reynolds called Baldoni a predator while believing the opposite, which it doesn't, the law establishes that calling someone a predator amounts to constitutionally protected opinion. And Justin Baldoni's thin-skinned outrage over a movie character, Nice Pool, the satirical, woke Nice Pool, does not even pretend to be tied to legal claims. Instead, it falls into the general allegation of hurt feelings, which in reality is nothing more than a desperate effort to advance the same curated bully image that the Wayfarer parties created and disseminated in their retaliation campaign launched against Blake Lively in 2024. So basically what Ryan Reynolds is saying is, don't cry over spilled milk, Justin. I was just playfully making fun of you.
It was just a joke, man.
Stop being so sensitive, bro.
It's just a prank, bro.
It was literally just a prank. Like, why are you freaking out?
If you were a YouTuber, everybody'd hate him because everybody hates prank YouTubers.
Yeah. But, honestly, I support it. Like, I support their specific type of toxicity. And I think they were having an absolute blast writing a script about this guy that they both hate.
I guess in a way I can appreciate somebody spending as much money as it probably costs to make fun of the guy, but I still hope that Justin wins just because just to be contrary.
No.
Yeah. But it's like, I feel like I'm actually taking the contrarian take at this point. Most people are pro Baldoni and anti Lively. I'm not even pro Blake Lively. I'm just anti Justin Baldoni. Phil, I assume you're on the same page with me about
yes.
this?
So I think that I have a generally positive opinion of Blake Lively and Ryan Reynolds. I'm not super deep in the weeds on, were they nice to people on set or whatever. And I don't like feminists. So I generally have a positive outlook on Ryan Reynolds and Blake Lively, and I don't like feminists. So, that means that
we're favorable to the power couple in question.
Absolutely.
And I heard a wild theory on Candace Owens' show the other day about this whole situation.
Wild on Candace Owens? You might be kidding me.
She suggested that it's possible that Ryan Reynolds is actually gay. That he's actually gay and that Blake Lively is Ryan Reynolds' beard. And that he might even be in a secret relationship with Hugh Jackman, who also had a beard. 13 years his senior.
Because they were married for however many years and they just got divorced?
And that woman was much older than him at the time. And then Blake Lively, on the other hand, she's the perfect beard because she's so hot. Everyone just thinks, like, of course, like, you're attracted to her. She's hot.
They have kids?
They have many.
I have many kids. Not like one kid and then stopped, like a Russian spy couple that had to procreate.
Not even a surrogate, nothing.
Not even a surrogate.
No shady stuff.
Okay. Yeah, I don't think that's true.
Unless maybe Ryan Reynolds was jealous of Blake Lively for getting to kiss Justin Baldoni because he's gay.
Unless there's some type of crazy security footage that confirms this, I'm going to go ahead and say that's not true.
Does he give you gay vibes?
No.
Okay.
No, he gives me
he never really gave me gay vibes.
He gives me frat bro vibes.
I don't know what vibes Ryan Reynolds gave me, but I never really did like him until now. Then we have an official response from Justin Baldoni's lawyer, Brian Friedman, over this new dismissal motion. He said, Ryan Reynolds' exploitation of his enormous power in Hollywood continues, this time arrogantly asking to be dismissed from the case despite his publicly documented involvement extending far beyond just being a supportive spouse. Ryan Reynolds was a key player in the scheme, defaming Justin around Hollywood, strong-arming WME, their talent agency, into dropping him as a client, and trying to destroy Justin's career however possible. His fingerprints have been all over this smear campaign against Justin and Wayfarer team since day one. Ryan Reynolds now attempts to reduce plainly cognizable claims to hurt feelings, sending a clear message that bullying is acceptable. After lighting a match, Ryan Reynolds now seeks to run from the flames. It won't work. The Wayfarer party's claims against him are real, and they are serious. Ryan Reynolds can appear on as many sketch shows as he wants, and feebly try to make light of his current situation, but we will not stop until he is held accountable for his actions. And then Blake Lively followed this up just a couple of days later with her own motion to dismiss herself from the lawsuit as well. It would be funny if only Ryan Reynolds was going to file to dismiss himself and just leave Blake Lively to the wolves.
Then maybe he is gay.
Yeah, so she's following the same game plan. She filed her motion to dismiss today. According to documents, she says that Justin Baldoni is actually violating the law by filing his lawsuit against her because it's all been done for revenge.
Is there a way to like quantify that? in legal terms.
So she says, under California law, Justin Baldoni is barred from suing her based on her accusing him of sexual harassment, meaning he's hitting her with a retaliatory
nobody's
lawsuit.
ever filed a countersuit before.
It's lawfare. It's lawfare, which is why she wants the judge to dismiss his suit against her. Mm-hmm. Blake's lawyers say that Justin and Wayfarer Studios have created more liability for themselves by their malicious efforts to sue her into oblivion. The liability will come in the form of a lot of money. Blake says that Justin will have to pay her legal fees plus massive damages for having filed this kind of suit against her. She also addresses the bullying narrative that Justin Baldoni's team put out, claiming that Blake and Ryan are using their A-list Hollywood power to bully him. According to the docs, it's actually Justin doing the bullying, with a lawsuit designed to further his sinister campaign to bury and destroy Lively for speaking out about sexual harassment.
Wait, so they get his talent agency to drop him. Colleen Hoover denounces him, and he's bullying them.
And like almost everybody denounced him.
Yeah.
Even other co-stars on the same movie.
I disagree with them here.
Yeah.
In the most boring way possible. I kind of hope they get their comeuppance. That's not me caping for some dude who's a male feminist, but for all intents and purposes, he's happily married. He seems to be a family man. He's raising his kids. They're always, they always seem to be happy and together. Who am I to say that he should have his life ruined and in turn his family's life ruined because these two don't know how to work it out together? Like, I just don't know.
I fear this is a win-win situation for me because either way, someone's going to get their comeuppance. I'd rather Justin Baldoni get his comeuppance, really, for throwing other men under the bus.
He kind of wins either way because it's raised his profile enough that he'll probably get enough work long-term for everything to be okay. You know? Like, his star has significantly risen in this time period. Far more than theirs has.
We need the Pac-Man movie.
Yes, we do need
the culture needs the Pac-Man movie.
I mean,
he's a genius.
He's gonna make the Miss Pac-Man.
He's an auteur of a generation. Clearly, we need him in this industry. It would be a grave loss if he were bullied out of it.
Look, I don't care. Like, I get it. He's a male feminist. He's in your point is valid before about what he said about listening, believing. It's all stupid. But depending on how you feel about principle, just because a guy says something stupid that you vehemently disagree with that even counters his own beliefs, it depends on how rigidly you believe in your own principles. That, like, even a dude who you despise, who has said stuff that is contrary to the good of society, does that guy also deserve to be the victim of his own words, or do you feel differently? And that's depends on where it draws the line there. I just don't think Ryan Reynolds and Blake Lively are worth getting excited for in any shape or form.
I will just say, like, for what it's worth, It Ends With Us sucked as a movie. The drama is way more entertaining. The actual movie itself was a huge letdown, and it was an activist movie from the start. It was about raising awareness, and it was slow-moving, boring, clumsy, poorly scripted.
The Pac-Man movie will make up for that, I'm sure.
It better.
I mean, it'd be really funny.
Better.
I would, however, support if Ryan Reynolds bought out the rights to it and made a Miss Pac-Man movie with her.
Yes.
That would be funny.
Thanks for watching. Listen to full episodes of Pop Culture Crisis on Spotify.
Keep up with us on social media and make sure you subscribe and ring that bell so you never miss the show. Bye, guys.